Welcome back to the study of ourselves, where today's topic is the important, not the urgent. Often we focus on one rather than the other. It can be easy to get lost in the midst of wanting absolutely everything in front of you to get done. Impeding deadlines are like tornado sirens in our brains, calling us to do now before it is too late. Have we ever stopped to think, though, what would happen if it got to being too late? The result that we imagine is that we would lose that reward that is brought to us by that particular task. It's scary to consider being without something. There's entire categories of fears dedicated to this idea, like codependency and addiction. When the thought of losing someone is greater than our enjoyment of it, we enter into a vicious cycle of dread. It seems that the only way out of this is to be without for a period of time, to realize that our dependency on whatever thing can be subdued and we can be okay without anything at all. In honesty, we do not need anything at all to be human. Sure, there is an enjoyment to the products and the people who will bring us those memories that one day we will reminisce on in our brain, like us watching film from the 1960s. But to be content, we do not need anything besides ourselves in the present moment. What's truly important, then, if the absence of things that we care about will actually allow us to enjoy them more in the current moment in a healthier manner? Well, balance is important. That's allowing proper mental capacity to the things that we deem important. Regardless of how trivial or minuscule these things are, giving them the utmost effort in those events only elevates our ability to perform in other tasks. Putting too much pressure onto one single thing in our lives creates a negative energy vacuum. It is all consuming and it does not allow us to find peace within our day to day because, well, that's not important enough. And the important task is the one that we only find relevant enough to put our mind to. Subsequently, while adding additional focus to the task, it slowly begins to grow in our mind, and our enjoyment of the task becomes eclipsed by the thought of failing at it. The only solution of over focusing on a singular task, goal, or object is to find balance, or as our Eastern philosophy friends call Wu Wei. This is the idea of non doing, which can seem extremely counterproductive. But in reality, it shifts the scales back into place. By doing less, we are actually just equaling the balance of our lives and letting our focus readjust. If you're holding on to something too tightly, I encourage you to set it down for a moment. While it might seem like the task is the only one that actually matters, well, in reality, to be great at one task requires the balance of all others to be in place. So take that break today and enjoy the opportunity to search into what truly matters, the balance of nothing at all. Thank you for listening.